Okay, a little explanation. It's 11:18 at night. I've been up all day. Well, a little extra work here though, but my RC 500 gonna take some more work. I gotta get into that a little bit better. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna record from videotape, from my TV to my videotape. So the quality of this shouldn't be bad. I mean, you should be able to hear me sing, see if I'm on tune or not. Do I have my great-great-grandmother's voice? He wanted to come over here to America and sing. You get hoodwinked. Oh, there's a story about that. Wait, you hear that one. Find it in my videos. But I'm not going to go into all that. Tonight, I'm going to add some kunga or bongo or, I don't know, a little tambourino or something like that. I'm not an accomplished drummer. I've never drummed in front of people or anything, so I always hit on the desk when I was a kid. I was always pounding on my desk with my thumbs and my fingers, keeping beat to some imaginary song. Teacher, stop that right now. So that's where I was when I was a kid. So I still have that little beat type feeling. I like the beat. I can keep a beat. And I think it will go good with what I created here, what the Lord created, really. I mean, I asked him to take over because I have limited skills. I'm just an amateur. Always have been, always will be, I guess. But some people make that judgment, I guess. Did I jump up to journeyman, maybe? Who knows? I don't know. Maybe you dig the music. Do you like ambient music? I was always kind of like that. Sing, praise, sing, praise, sing, praise, sing, praise. Sing to the glory of the Lord. Sing, praise, sing, praise, sing, praise, sing, praise. Sing to the glory of the Lord. And I'd have all the second graders and third graders marching in a line. Sing, praise, sing, praise, sing. The nun would do that. She wanted me. She says, bring your congas and bring your music. And we're going to have a jam today. We're going to parade in the second and third grade around the camp, around our school campus. All right, and you pick your guys and have them play the bongos and the congas and and keep beat. And it was easy. I was doing it every day back then. I just out of college, not even 30 years old yet, still in my 20s. I got a job as the director of physical education at a Catholic school from grades kindergarten to ninth grade. Yep. And boy, that is an environment of almost uncontrollable. Kids, their moods and changes, and they're seeking status, and they want to be the leader, and they want everybody to follow them, and it's all that stuff all together. Just little immature what you go through when you're an adult. You go through it when you're a child too. Everybody's jockeying for position in the tribe. The tribe being the Catholic school, I guess. Who's famous, everybody's looking at him, all the little girls they got a crush on the head guy who was the leader of the pack. Oh, it's a whole different environment. I mean, I was brought up in it. I mean, I went through school too. We all go through school. We know what our environment was like. We know that there was popular kids and there was not so popular. And there were those that were branded to be jailbait and branded to be jailed. So there's all kinds of things that happens in just a little environment from kindergarten to ninth grade. I caught this kid one time. He was breaking into the principal's office with his knife. He had a jackknife. And I just got the job, and he was the kid that everybody was following. I mean, he was, I don't know, the guy that was there before me was working with him real close. He was trying to make him have a good childhood somehow, good experience, people behind him, and, you know, bring him out, and we grow out of it, his immaturity. And I caught him. I walked out of my office, turned the corner, and saw him in front of the principal's office with a knife in, trying to get the door to wedge open. I walked up behind him and I said, he didn't know. I go, hey, what are you looking for? Style. He stood up, got his knife, puts it down to his side. I says, you know, you can get in a lot of trouble doing this here. If I turn you in right now, you're to the nun, you're going to have a problem. What are you doing this for? I don't know. Maybe he wanted me to catch him. Maybe he was looking for the guy that was there before in my spot and favored him and counseled him and let him be the leader and stuff like that. Maybe he was trying to do something to make you, I don't know, help him out somehow. Maybe. See what type of person you are. Are you going to turn him in? Are you going to tell the nun he was trying to steal something from her office? Who knows what his motivations were? I don't know. But I reprimanded him and I says, put the knife away. I didn't take it from him. I just said, put it away. I says, don't let me catch you breaking into any place with that knife again. I will pursue it further. And I'm going to let you slide. Okay. Remember this now. I'm saying in my own mind. Remember this, you let him slide, and then there's going to be a time down the line where you're going to need him to help you out a little bit, maybe, with all the kids' opinion about you or whatever. Because all those kids form an opinion about their teacher. What kind of a teacher do we got? Oh, he's a real nice guy. Oh, he's very athletic, well built. Oh, he can do everything. He can shoot archery. I put on archery exhibitions for them. They all line up 20 yards away. I got a balloon. I popped a balloon. Boom. Bunch of balloons. I pop them all. I shoot instinctively too. And then later on, I got peep sights on the sides of your bow. And that's just for a better guess. But you got to pinpoint, you got to get that arrow right in the hole, right in the zero, you know. And I was pretty good at 20 yards. Every time I could put it right in there. And so I popped balloons and did an archery exhibition. Got a bunch of guys get together. They formed a little club too. They got bows and they started shooting archery, and they were really, hey, this is cool, man. All right. A bunch of fathers all got together, got them together for a little get-together. Get together. What can all a bunch of fathers do? They can join a bow club. Shoot a bow and arrow. That's a lot of fun. A lot of competition in that stuff, too. You can have club competitions and everything. I brought my nephew up there to my bow hunters club. Let them join. Every year they take the best and the worst, and they put them together as a team, and they watch them grow. Now, my nephew was considered to be just a beginner, so they put him in with their top guy. And the shoot began for the winter time, and I took my nephew extra, coached him and had him shoot. Made sure that he was very poised too, very poised. He ended up getting a black belt, karate. So it takes some agility and ability. So he ended up getting a master's in something. He's a drug counselor. He flies all over the United States. He could if he's on one of those. You can work here 6 months and work there 6 months and work there 6 months. You can do that stuff. What he does, as he's kind of like what they call a nurse practitioner, almost a doctor. Can do just about everything. He can write prescriptions. So, my little nephew, I brought him up. I remember I took him fishing one time, and he caught a great big carp. Now, a carp, everybody thought of him as a trash fish, a bottom feeder in the river, You caught a lot of carp around where the sewage was let into the river way back in the 50s. So, carp, they weren't a desire food around here. People looked at them as a trash fish. But over in Israel, they've got what they call silver carp, silverfish, silver carp. And they breed them on farms and everything, and gefilte fish. Have you ever had any? I had one. I had some for the first time. Last week. Matter of fact, there was a sale on the Bronx Chopper for gefilte fish from Israel. And I being discovered Jewish ancestry. I come from Jewish ancestry. I'm a converted Catholic. But I'm a Jew by blood. I might be also. The story is in the line of Mary Magdalene. She came to France. She married into the French nobility, and my great-great-great-grandfather was of French nobility, a descendant of that, what happened 2,000 years ago. Mary Magdalene came to France and married into nobility and all that stuff, I guess. And they were all Jewish. My mother informed me about it. I never knew that. I never knew that I was Jewish before I was Catholic. My family, that is. I'm a cradle Catholic. But I never knew that. Look at this. Why is my beard split like that? Naturally. Come on. Can you imagine that? I had a daydream or a vision, or what you want to call it. I always say, I wrote it down. Let me see. Because it makes sense. It says, talk about your daydream. You can write a story when you talk about your daydream. Try it. You'll see. I wrote that down. You become a saint when you can reflect God in your poise. That's not a proverb either. That's something that God gave me personally. You can become a saint when you can reflect God in your poise. And whatever you do, people see God in you. Your answers, your kindness, your gentleness, your lovingness, whateverness. Well, isn't that funny? I put that beard together. You watch me do it, right? Who spread it apart? How does that happen? Well, they want one go this way and one go that way. Okay, let's try it. Let's see what happens. Okay, I put one out here. Hey, I could say I have the biggest mustache. The most fullest, biggest mustache. Let me see. A great big mustache. Look at the size of the mustache. Look at it. Look at how big of a mustache. Beard. They call this a beard stache. I could call it a beard stache. I'm inventing a beard stache. Here we go. Come on, come on, come on. You can do this. All right. Look at the size of that stache. Right? Now the daydream that I saw was this right here. Come on now, come on. Was this light right here. Now if you look at this light, it will glow. All kinds of streams of, you can make the light glow in the dark. In your eyes, when you stare at it, you see these rays coming out. You ever do that when you look at lights and stuff, and you can look at them and see rays coming out of them? Well, that's what this light does. I bought it about a year ago. I've been looking at it. It's been influencing my thoughts and my mind just a lot, because God was preparing me for something. I couldn't understand, why would God be preparing me? How could God be preparing me with this light? So I just let it be. Take the light on. I'll turn the lights on. Come on. There we go. Now, I gotta position this thing. All right, now you see the glow? Do you see the glow around the light? Halo? Now, if you look at that and stare at it and adjust the wall switch, which is too far away, I can't go over there and adjust it up and down. I wish I was doing that on another tape, and I don't know what happened. Somehow, some reason, YouTube took it off. When I did that with the light, YouTube took it off. I don't have any. Well, maybe they're on my 8527. I haven't been on that channel for a while, and I forgot where them videos I made of dimming this light and making all kinds of colors come out of it. I got that on my video for William Nixon 8527 YouTube. And I got, you're looking now, if you're watching this, you're looking at my 9431 channel. And when I start doing my woodshop videos, it's going to change onto another channel too. So I'm going to have 3 channels that I'm operating with YouTube Premium. I still can't figure out how to eliminate commercials. That's the one thing about YouTube that I think they need to improve. They make it so difficult for an honest, paying customer, premium paying customer. They make it hard and difficult for you to get commercial free. No, oh no, it's easy. You can now you have to do. Well, I don't know the technology that's easy. Every time they send me an email, they try to tell me how to get rid of the commercials because I'm like right in the middle of a rosary, and they got a commercial on with two old women running around in their underwear and bra, right in the middle of my rosary. Come on, guys. I paid premium. You've got to get a better system, a blue button or something that you hit. If you're premium, hit this blue button, and then when you check and see if they're premium, okay, then they're commercial free. But no, they know what human beings are like. They put it off for tomorrow, what you can do today, put it off for tomorrow, and it never gets done. And that's what happens with me. We'll send you an email, we'll do this one. Emails take me nowheres. I never get anywheres with it. And I get discouraged and forget about it and hang it up for a couple more months as they get paid for premium and for no commercials. So I'm not complaining because I like YouTube. YouTube is cool. But I hear that there's other ones coming up too. So I'm wondering if they don't make it what I'm paying for and I can go to someplace else, get the same stuff, but no commercials. You know what's going to happen. I'm going to do that. And I would imagine that a lot other will do the same thing as me. So YouTube's got to look at that very carefully because to game somebody out of their premium, what they deserve to have, because of difficulties, how to get it eliminated. You get premium, you pay for it. They don't just eliminate your commercials. You got to go through a jungle to get them. And I hear it's not as good as you think it is either. So we'll see. I gave a lot of thought to this, and now all these other channels are starting to pop up. YouTube's probably got so much business. Just go ahead, don't bug us. Go someplace else. You're one of those. I had somebody say that to me one time. You're one of those. One of what? What do you mean I'm one of those? You're one of those. Oh, you're one of those? Yeah, well, you tried to rip me off from my tree in the backyard. I told you to get off my property. Can you imagine that? I don't know, I'm being negative. But be negative with a positive way? Okay. All right, I had a tree, big tree, still there, and had limbs that were real long, and they were over in the yard that the tree picker's picker was in. He was taking down the tree in that yard, great big huge tree, it had been dead for years. They're taking it down. It looked like some type of I don't know what they call it. Maybe it was as big as a maple tree, put it that way. So they were taking it down, and I watched them take it all the way down, and they got down, and they got all the limbs off, and all there's this great big post sticking up, and they started chopping it in half and falling over, chopping it in half and falling over. And the owner just wants to get it out of here, Me, I would have bought a chainsaw, and the chainsaw would be big enough to be on a plane. They have this new gadget now you put on the top of the log, and it's a track, and you put the chainsaw on it, and you go there and you cut yourself a piece of board about that thick. And it's random about, if you don't square the board off, it's not 2x6s and 2x8s, whatever it is, because you got to square the board off to be a 2x8. 8, and then cut into it 2 inches, see? And then you got 2x8s. And there's a lot of those in these trees I got in my backyard. One of these days, who knows? I'm going to do one of them at least. Let's see how it is. I'm getting too old, though. Darn it. Uh, the trees matured when I got too old. They were just maturing up. Oh, they're huge. The roots in the ceremony foundation. Yeah. You know, the trees. Maybe not in my lifetime. I'm not going to bother. But I am going to take the end tree down. Okay? Because the end tree, the neighbor asked me if he could help in taking the tree down. Because it's blocking the sun in his pool, his yard, his garden. My wife says no. But it's been that way for years. Way back when I bought this property, a guy owned it, and the neighbors gave him some hassles because he was getting old and he did stupid stuff, and people were complaining about him. Whole property planted big, huge rose trees. Not big, huge ones, but they grew into that. I took them down when I bought the property. Boy, what a hassle that was. Big trucks, leaves, hauling it away. I had to do it all over again. I would just put it out on the curb. I didn't know I could do that. Put it out on the curb, and this county comes and chops it up, turns it into wood chips. And a big pile of wood chips in my front yard. Do. Well, I've been that do stuff several times. I'm no mastermind here. I'm just a formulating pollywog. Oh boy! And what do we? When the caterpillar stage is gone, when our cocoon, when we go into the cocoon, just put it that way. At the end of our lives, we go into the cocoon. How do we come out? Who ever sees that? Who will ever see that? Nobody knows. Only God knows. And if you believe in God, you'll also know. If you don't, you'll be condemned to shaking your head and looking down on the ground forever. You had the chance, and you took your egoistic, hedonistic, short-term pleasure instead of your egoistic, hedonistic, long-term pleasure. Looking to the future instead of just right now. And that's the way we all are. That's the way the United States is. We want it quick, fast, and right now. That's why Amazon's doing so good. Oh my goodness, I couldn't believe that. First time I ever used them with my credit card. Boom, the next day. But you gotta watch out. Because I ended up paying double. But I'm glad I did. Because I bought 2 Fender amps. There was the Fender amps that I buy. They got a voice system on them and a repeat loop. You can play in them for 15, 19 seconds or something like that. I don't know how long it is, but 90 seconds. You can play your loop for 90 seconds and then up to 90 seconds, and then that loop will play back over and over and over and over. So you can do your jam, your leads. You can check different sounds on your GT1 that I have, boss. I've got 100 different sounds on my guitar. You ought to see what I can do with my guitar. I'm going to do something. I just haven't been playing around with it because it's such a college course to get this working right. I got to get the RC500, which records on one channel, and then you can hit stop and redub, put it in the right button, and start playing again. Dubs over what you just played. Like if you're playing the rhythm and you want to play your lead now, well, you listen to the rhythm and you play the lead. And you can erase it if you don't like it. Can you imagine that? You can erase the lead if you decide you don't like it, but you can't erase it from the tape if you dub it in and then you go to a next instrument while you're playing it. You can't go back and erase. You can only erase what you're recording. So that's the way the RC500 is. And you can put a dub in on it. Oh, you can make that sound like an orchestra. But I'm fooling around with the harmonica and the 12-string, 6-string, and I got a Fender Stratocaster rep. This company went into business, PV. They went into business and they wanted to model some type of guitar that people would be attracted to, and so they went for this Fender Stratocaster. Looks just like a Stratocaster. You've seen it on my tapes. Little black one. I bought it. It wasn't that much money. Back 40 years ago. 30, 40 years ago. Somewhere around. I've had it ever since. I've been trying. I was going to give it away to people. I never used it, you know. Until I got a new insight. I listened to this harmonica group from Portugal, Spain, over in Portugal. Fatima. The story of Fatima, I've told it. I'm not going to go into it, but this group, they have their own little show over there, and this guy is into it like I am. He's got his own little beats that he's had, that he's developed over the years. You got your own little ditties that you really like to sit down and jam on. Because you can jam them and then play it back, play a lead to it. Oh, you can have a blast with it. Sing to it. I did it here. I showed you. I took a song that my wife wrote 50 years ago, put it all together here, prayed over it, fasted, prayed. Come on, God. We've had these songs for 50 years and we've never made a recording of them. Oh, I've got a job ahead of me. I've got 10 more songs. This song here was our first one. It was Guardian Angels, the song of divine mercy, heal us. Angels of divine mercy, heal us. And it never ends. I've got several versions of it. I recorded on here, on tape, on video here, on YouTube. I played the song 6 different times, 7 different times, I think, somewhere around there, in a different style. The same song in a different style and a different beat. I modulated from different into a different, the same song, same key, but modulated into. Oh, it's beautiful. Once you hear it, you can. When I transition between one song to the other, watch how that comes out. That's beautiful. I didn't do that. God did. I discovered it when I recorded everything, and I said, wow, look at that. How did this, oh, jeepers. See, I'm playing things, I'm listening to them, and I'm playing back to them, and then all that stuff plays back to me, then I play something over that. See? I don't know what it sounds like until I hear it after I play it back to me. I get surprised. I said, oh, what are you going to say? But God, I pray to God, I said, God, I got limited skills. I'm not any big accomplished musician. I can't do runs that you can't even follow where my fingers are going. I can do a run, but I'm an amateur runner. I run as an amateur. I run as an amateur among the professionals. And they listen to my music and they go, where'd you get that beat from? That's a pretty cool beat. Where did you get that rhythm from? Sounds mixes in. That lead sounds really out there. It's nice. It grabs you. Makes you wonder. That rhythm guitar and that harmonica, boy, that harmonica, man, puts it together. And I dig in your tambourine, bongo type instrument. I sit down and play with it. I used to sit at, like I telling stories about, I used to sit in school when I was a kid, 3rd, 4th grade. Remember the big hole where the oil well dip used to go into before your age, before your time? They used to have oil pins and dunk it in there and write on stuff. Or you got the leftover desks in the 1st, 2nd, 3rd grade. Oh boy, I've got some stories. But anyways, I'm going to take and play this song on the TV. It's in the middle of a tape that I had. It was over an hour long. Hour and 47 minutes, so. And then I play my song, an hour and 20 minutes into it. I play my song. And so what I'm doing is I'm not going to go through the tapes. I just go into the song. And the song that I'm going to play is one that I didn't turn on my recorder for, my RC500. I forgot to turn it on when I recorded it, and I put it all in there too. I mean, I was really trying hard, and I didn't record it, but I did get it on my phone, my tape on my phone. So that's what you're going to hear. You're going to hear me play that part 120 to 127 or something like that. That's my song that's in there. When I learn how to dub, I don't know how to take and edit my videos yet, because I'm letting them play every inch, because I feel that the Holy Spirit, I'm not going to edit the Holy Spirit. But there's situations where I want to take and use the song that was in a video that I had. I want to be able to go in there and section it out, play it, make another tape of it. This time I'm going to put in a little harmonica, a little acoustics. Maybe I'll play the pongos or whatever you want to call them. Tambourine with like a bongo tambourine. That's what I got to keep a beat with. I got to do the best I can with that. And this song doesn't need a big array of drums and cymbals and all that stuff. This song here just has a little hometown beat to it. I'm a folk guy. I'm a folky guy. I folk music. You're the devil. Anyways, you see what I mean? I can't do nothing without fallen into a trap somehow, verbally or whatever. Oh, it's a fight. Every day it's a fight. Everything you say comes out of your mouth. Yes means no, and no means yes. What happens to yes meaning yes? It's confusing. The way that things change, the way that English language gets manipulated a lot. Triple meanings to some. I'm he's talking about something, be real holy and put a sentence in there and it pops right out. Oh, yeah. The devils could take it one way or the angels could take it one way. The double meaning of a word. And I'm not going to bring up an example. I'm not falling into that trap. But anyways, the English language is a poor vehicle for expressing. For instance, I'm in the woods on a farm land, and they have woods out back, and there's a creek running up through the woods. It's pretty flowing, pretty good. So I go walking up the creek, and I come to a pool, and there's a little waterfall, and it's trickling down through the boulders. You can see it going all the way up the hill and everything. How do you put that on paper? The true beauty of what that looks like. How do you write a word to tell what that's all about? That's why I say words are poor vehicle to express true meaning. You gotta see it, I guess. Faith. Through the eyes of faith, you gotta see God. And then He will bless it so you can really understand what you're seeing. And God can be right in front of you doing all kinds of things for you, and you don't see it. Right over your head. I've had that happen to me my whole life. God does some beautiful things for me, and I don't realize. Ouch. You know, I've had my glasses on my nose like it sinks into your nose. Makes two little indentations. Gotta find a way how to fight that. I'm gonna find next set of glasses when I talk to the people down there. I'm gonna say, hey, I just can't take these. Way you got these glasses, they sit on your nose and stuff after you're on there for half an hour or more, and they embed in your skin. Is there any way you can overcome that? I'm gonna find that out. And I gotta go to the doctors. Now I gotta go to the dentist. I take good care of my teeth. I brush them all the time, and all through the years, I brush them hard. Make sure they're clean. I can't stand. I got stories about that, but I'm not gonna bring them up here. I got lots of stories. I got a lifetime of stories. You know, I guess I could say this so I could help out people who are writers. Write down your daydream with a video recorder, voice tape. They got these new programs out now where you can voice write. So now you can take and do something halfway decent, you know. You sit down and you think about your life and you're writing about it and all that. When the thoughts come up, you can just verbalize it, then it writes it out for you. You can print it out. You can fix it before you print it out. You know? You can use that Grammarly program that you got. There's other ones too that you can use. Correct it. I remember when I first got Grammarly program for premium, and then after for the second year, I got the voice text. In other words, whatever you say is text. And they, first time ever that I was contacted by Grammarly in a flash. Oh, you're using this program. You're the first in your category or in your area or to use this, or we'll be watching. And then it disappeared. I could never find it again. Where did that program go? I was going to use it and everything. It disappeared. Can't use it on Grammarly. Maybe something that would put them out of business or something. I don't know how they're looking at it. The stagecoach and the train. Who's going to win the race? Oh, I don't know about why when things can be beautiful. It's the disruption of the billion-dollar organization that's behind diabetes. Diabetes can be cured, but don't tell the diabetes companies about it. They don't want to hear it. You put them out of business. We're talking about billions of dollars. Oh, you gotta come across it, I guess. It gets out there. Enough people see it. Enough people talk about it. They go out and start picking dandelions. Instead of standing there and spraying it with 7 or something like that. I've watched people do that. Stand there and spray the dandelions. And why are they so prolific? They're all over the place. That's because they're good for you. God made them. They're excellent. Or your stomach, prostate, kidney. Dandelion tea. Have you ever heard of that? I was out in my backyard the other day. I saw this bushy kind of like thing growing. And I walked up to it. It's out in the back part of my property. I walked up to it. I looked at it. It had just flowered, and those little things that fly all over the place, they were about ready. Oh, I got down and I picked it. I pulled it out of the ground from the root. I got the root. It went way down into the ground, and I got that up out of the ground. And it looked like a carrot, a baby carrot, to me. I said, wow, now this is what I call a dandelion. Holy cow. And it came right up. The ground was nice and loose and everything in the area and stuff. God was wanting me to experience something positive, I guess, about the dandelion. Oh, I picked it and pulled it up. Big leaves, all kinds of leaves, everything. And there was a bunch of them all the way around, so I picked a big handful of them, brought them back, held them up. I guess they're $2.99 a pound in the store for dandelion leaves. That's what I bought them for. Oh, 2 weeks ago I bought some just to see the difference between what I had and what they selling in the store. No difference. Somebody goes around and picks dandelions. I wonder if they know if it's been sprayed or not. Oh, God. But I would imagine it's controlled somehow. Why would you put sprayed dandelions on the market? It's not fun. Somebody gets sick. Sue everybody. No, they can prove that the dandelions were sprayed with an insect spray of some sort. Or to kill them. You know, why am my stomach is, I'm getting the hiccups or something. I'm talking too much, maybe. So, let's get to work. That's what I gotta keep on making myself understand, is that I've got a situation here where I can take and make a difference. Ooh, with the way this sounds. It's like I'm gonna sing. I'm gonna dub in and sing also in this song. I'm gonna add some other things. I've got things that I left out on later songs that I put in and that are not in this one. This is an early one that's been sitting around hiding in a video, way deep into video, about 120 into a video, this song. So I had to go to 120. I'm going to play it from 120 to 127. I'm going to play the song. But while I'm playing it, I'm going to be adding, because my phone's going to be picking up, just like it is right now. So I'm going to take and put this back up. All right. There I am. And then I'm going to go over it. Come back and get it. There it is. Okay, I think I'm at 120. Come on, show me where I'm at. Come on. You can't tell that you're there. Okay, yeah. 119, I should go into it. Okay, here we go. I don't know what to show during this. I want you to see me playing Guga, I guess. Maybe I'll take it. Make it see that. I wanted to be a drummer when I was a teenager. And the guy, my good friend, I had a good friend, he was a drummer. He got to be professional. He was playing the bars when he was 16 years old. And it was good. He learned. I'm glad I didn't do that at that age. It would have made a mess out of my life. Too many women. They don't want the guy that's in the band. There's a lot of them out there too. That's called the Jezebel world. And you gotta keep your eyes off the Jezebels. Oh boy. Especially if you're married, because now you're getting into mortal sin with adultery. And I've had friends of mine, why don't you hang out anymore? I see you around. What happened? You say, hang out, have some beers. Well, I'll tell you what happened. I was in the car, and I found myself on a mountain with two girls in the back seat. I'm sitting there, looking out the window. I thought he was just taking them all home, you know. Okay, we're at the bar, you know. Oh, I find myself on top of a hill mountain, not a mountain, a hill, in the back country. And he's in the front with his girl. He's married, but it's not his wife with him. Not going home. I'm in big trouble here. What am I going to do when I'm out in the country? It's dark. I don't know right quite where we are. We're up in the hill country. So, things start happening, and I say, that's it. I says, do you realize what you're doing? You're committing adultery. They didn't say nothing. No conversation about it or anything. The temptation was there, the women were there, and I looked at them. I don't want that on my conscience. I can't take that, brother. No more of this stuff for me. I give it up, Father. I give it up. So I says, okay, well, that's what you choose to do. I'm out of here. So I opened up the door and I got out of the car and I walked home in the dark. God knows where it was, but I got home. Here I am. And then years later, I see him. And he says to me, how come you don't hang out anymore? How come I don't see you anymore? And I says, I don't know, I forgot. And he looks at me because he knew why. He knew what happened. But he wanted to see what I would say about it. So I just told him, I forgot. I don't remember. And it's the truth because I forgave him. And when you forgive, you forget. No, I didn't give it a second thought. But still, you see him, he went his way and I went my way. He had kids and I didn't. No, it was a whole different life, a whole different way. But if I say other more than this, you know me as I'm going to say. Because I don't squeal. I'm not a squealer. Oh, anyways, I always say that. So, anyways, that's like saying after like you hear these guys. Yeah, man. Oh, Holy Father, you don't laugh at the wicked. You pray for them because it's a sad case. They're doomed forever if they don't turn and change their ways. They're doomed to a life without God. That's hell. That is hell. A life without God. So we go on. I'm going to get to that song. I'm going to get to that song. Let's do it. Let's get to that song. We'll play it out. We'll probably have to play it back one time. I don't know. It looks like I have to go all there already again and find the whole thing because I put it on hold and then I went back. Oh, there it is.
The same.
I knew.
A week or the other. It's just a matter of situation here where you got things work.
Can you hear it? I don't know what channel it is. I'll turn it up higher. No, I don't want it squealing now. I gotta watch it here. Okay, this is just ironing things out here. I'm just playing. There's nothing, no rhythm and stuff. how the guitar sounds with the different chords.
Since dawn, His love, I'm singing this song with God above. I will be with God within. What else? Angels of mercy, smile on me, free from this pain of death. Hear me. In this world of great despair, I'm lost and seeking, looking for the answer. What's there to believe? Holies of holies, fill me with your love. Send forth your spirit and touch us from above. With your love, Lord. With your holy love. Hallelujah. With your holy heavenly love. Hallelujah, Lord. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Praise God. Hallelujah. Jesus, the Savior, where am I finding you?
Holy Eucharist.
I cry your name, and even here,
Holy Eucharist. Holy Eucharist.
fill me
With your love. Send forth your spirit. Touch me with your love. with your love. Send forth your spirit. Touch us with your love. Love us with your holy love.
Now I'm falling
To my knees, I hear you, Holy Mother,
seeking you. I pray for myself. Yes, you're near.
blood of Jesus, heal.
Holy,
Deeper journey, pray.
with your love.
Send forth your spirit, Adasa, with your love. Hallelujah, hallelujah, with your holy love. All praise and glory be to thee.
Well,
Holy Spirit,
let's just jump
take over.
Purity.